Hi, welcome back to the Boulder Bookstore YouTube channel. I hope you're enjoying these little videos. We're having a great time making them. So without further ado, it is the first day of school. So congratulations to everybody who figured out how to log on. With that in mind, I would like to point out some great education books that we have coming out, or some back to school celebration books anyway. The first one I would like to shout out is yay to Penelope, the dinosaur. She is going to be rocking her classmates today. It's a cute little story you guys may remember, or if you don't remember, she was in We Do Not Eat Our Classmates, which was a super great book about going to school when you're a dinosaur and being nice to your friends and not eating them. But this one, she's going to rock out, proving that dinosaurs can in fact rock or do anything that they want. It's super great. I love the art. Brian Higgins is just a wonderful illustrator and author, and he has a very playful sense of humor, and Penelope is definitely one of my favorite characters. I would also like to mention, I did talk earlier this summer about Isaiah Dunn is My Hero. The book hadn't been released yet, but here it is in hardcover, so I'm super excited to see that on our shelves. It's a wonderful story about a little kid who is sort of lost his way because his father has died, and he's reconnecting with his father and his parents through poetry, which I think was really wonderful. And it also kind of talks a little bit about the precariousness of living in situations, because they do have to live in a hotel room for a little while, and they're on the verge of homelessness, and so there's a little bit of that topic in there. I really liked his voice. I thought that Kelly Baptiste did a wonderful job really vocalizing for him and getting his story out there. So Isaiah Dunn is My Hero. It's a wonderful book, great for back to school. And speaking of back to school, earlier in the spring we were doing these mystery bundles where you paid a set price and you got a variety pack of things that were not necessarily things that you specifically picked out. So we're trying that again with the going back to school as sort of more educational focused. They'll run about $50, and in it, these are just samples because, like I said, nothing is set in stone. You will likely get a workbook of some sort because it is school, an activity book, whether that's a coloring book or another sort of game or puzzles, that sort of thing. This is for the younger kids, obviously. Some sort of writing implement, because you need to do that. A little tinned activity. So this one is Find It, so it's a little, search and find kind of thing. This is really fun. For the older kids, the kind of tin that we have these wonderful, amazing science tricks tins. So it's just called the Crazy Scientist. So they're like 50 cards, and each card has an experiment or some sort of sciencey activity that you can do. This one is science tricks. There's the 5 senses, there's the magic of science, things like that. So I think those are really fun. For the older set, and also you're going to get 2 fiction books, or maybe nonfiction, but 2 paperback books to sort of further your reading, whether it's education or just for fun. And so for the slightly older kids, because we're going to leave off the workbook, you're going to have enough homework, so you probably don't need any of that. But I did find these cool things. So something like this, like a brain game. This is a colossal book of cranium crushers, or some sort of odd fact book. 50 amazing facts. The Ripley's Believe It or Not type of thing. This one is 2 whats and a wow. Think and Tinker playbook. So it's got little activities and games that you can do in it. And then, along with some teeny tiny pens. I also discovered this as I was perusing the shelves, so I think this is kind of fun for those of you who are into Harry Potter and also need to learn math. This is the Unofficial Math Adventures for Harry Potter fans. This is multiplication and division. I think, that could be fun. It looks like a interesting thing. I might have to take that home to my daughter, see how she likes that. She might throw it at me, who knows. Math not being her favorite subject, but we'll get through it, it's fine. I did also find, for the older kids, I thought this might be kind of fun. Some of you might be familiar with the concept of an escape room. So basically you get a set of riddles and puzzles and tasks that you have to do in order to escape from a room. This is one that you can do at home. So you sort of set it up, and whether you're inviting people into your house or not is up to you. You could probably do it on Zoom or something. But there are, it's basically a long puzzle that you solve the riddles for in order to get out of the room. It does say, you know, 1 to 4 players. It takes a couple hours to play, so I think that sounds really cool. Thank you guys so much. Good, best of luck to everyone for back to school. I know my kids are starting on their computer thing, and you know, it's a crazy new world, but we'll get through it. So thank you very much for subscribing, and I hope you enjoy your day. Thanks.